Hey nerds, Bevan here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a quick, just a quick little video about my current comic books and comic related collectibles. So you can see over my shoulder here, my two glass cases with my higher end stuff here. But first I'm going to show you the bookshelf that has all the comics on it and action figures, and then we'll go through these cases here so you can see the statues and such. So just to give you a teaser here, this is the alcove of the basement. You can see right there, and we come see some art, TV, movies. There's a Millennium Falcon right there. But we'll start with the bookcase here. So just a quick rundown of it. Now this used to hold my wrestling DVDs, which I've taken off and piled here and here, but let's show the bookcase as it is right now. So up top I have all of my Marvel graphic novels and trade paperbacks here. They are in alphabetical order of series, so starting with Avengers, going into Civil War, Magneto, or there's Hawkeye there, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Man, Wolverine, and then X-Men. Below that is my Marvel action figure shelf here, so I can do a little bit of a close-up. Kind of split it up, so we got the X-Men over here, Marvel's like Juggernaut there in the back, Spider-Man in the middle-ish, so we got Pizza Spidey, Symbiote Spidey, Carnage and Venom there. This is a random issue of Spider-Man, nothing special here, it's number 375 I think, yeah. I really only put it there so that Venom stood out a bit more. With the dark bookcase with not great lighting, it's very hard to see him. So I put that there so you could see him a bit better. And then on the right hand side we got some Avengers stuff here. Black Widow, the only movie Marvel figure I have, was a gift from a friend, so that's why she's on the shelf. And Gladiator Hulk there, probably one of my favorite figures on the shelf in general. And then below that is the DC comic book shelf. So over here, again, alphabetical order, we got Ami-Kami, we got Batgirl, Harley Quinn, Nightwing, Superman, and The Flash. We got Superman and Batman bookends in there. And then over here is my Batman section. He has the biggest collection on the shelf so far. X-Men would come pretty close, but I think the Batman one is still a little bit bigger. Coming down to the DC figure shelf, not as crowded as the Marvel shelf, but we got some good stuff on here. My two copies of Action Comics 1000, Scarecrow, Riddler, Nightwing, and Joker, so Batman heavy, and then a couple of 90s figures in the back here as well, still in package. I had a few of these as a kid, and so I think I'm going to collect the majority of the set on card. I got Riddler and Catwoman so far, but I think there's 12 or 15 in the set. And the final shelf on this bookcase is very random. This is a coffee table book I got as a Christmas present a couple years ago. 75 years of Marvel comic cover book art. It's a great little read. This is a Toy Biz Sabretooth Marvel Legends. Sabretooth from the Age of Apocalypse series, and it's you can see the signature on there. It's Tyler Mane, who is the actor who played Sabretooth in X-Men, the original movie series. Under that, I have a miniature-sized graphic novel, Spider-Man and the Hulk. It's in French. It's a souvenir from a trip I made one time to Quebec. Here we have my 3 hardcover books, which I'm actually looking to trade for softcover. I don't want to fall in the trap of getting a hardcover collection now since they cost so much more. And then beside that, I have my graphic novels that are not Marvel or DC. You do see these 2 Marvel books here, which is Anita Blake Vampire Hunter, so they're down here because they're not superhero related. And then over on the right there I've got Simpsons, which is my biggest set of non-superhero. So we'll do a quick view up of the whole shelf. Here's a quick view of the glass cases here. We'll start on the left, which is more of the comics related side. So here we have the Kotobukiya Bishiju Thor, Jane Foster. This is also the Thor Annual. It was given to me by my good friend Leo. For one, I love Thor, and for two, as a little Easter egg, written by CM Punk, one of the stories was, and obviously Leo and I have the connection of pro wrestling that brought us together. So that's a nice little Easter egg for him in this video. Now below that, I have my X-Men shelf. This Cyclops was the first statue I bought. So out of anything in this video, this is the first thing, the first high-end collectible that I ever purchased. And then I got Kotobukiya Artifacts, Magneto, and Beast. Kotobukiya is my favorite line to collect in terms of pretty much anything really. But behind that, maybe someone here can give me some information on it. It looks like a promotional thing for Mongolia. It's an X-Men envelope with a Beast stamp. I don't really know what it is, but a friend got it for me at a convention here in town. If anyone has any information on it, greatly appreciated. Coming down to my female X-Men shelf here, we've got some more Kotobukiya Bishiju. We got X-23, which was the first Kotobukiya piece I ever got. Jean Grey in the back, and then Jubilee here. Over here in the corner, we've got Edge of Venomverse 1. I just love the cover for this book. I don't really get a lot of specific single issues, but I got that one specifically because it's X-23 as Wolverine with the Venom symbiote. And below that, surprise, surprise, more Kotobukiya. The only one on this shelf that is mine is this Spider-Gwen. Deadpool and Hawkeye actually belong to my girlfriend. Moving over to the right, we're going to stay on the bottom here to stick with comic book stuff. So this is my Gotham City Sirens setup here. I've got Kotobukiya, Harley Quinn, and Poison Ivy, and DC Collectibles Bombshell Catwoman. Now I've kind of thought about downgrading the Catwoman for the Kotobukiya to go with the actual set, but I think I'm going to keep it as is. I do want to get a Gotham City comic to go in the corner here to really complete the shelf, but for now this is how it stands. Now moving up into Hot Toys movie figures here. This was the first one I ever got. This is Captain America from the Winter Soldier, which is my favorite of the Marvel movies. Moving up, we have one of my favorite collectibles ever, is the Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice Armored Batman Hot Toys. Now I love this movie. I know it has a lot of detractors, but I for one love it, and this is one of my favorite pieces in my collection. And then going up to the final shelf here, we have Hot Toys Resistance Ray from the final scene of The Force Awakens. She also wore this outfit in The Last Jedi, but this figure is from the Force Awakens series. And flanking her, we've got a couple of First Order Stormtroopers, also by Kotobukiya. Again, here they are, very quickly going through each shelf. And over, and back up again. So there's my comics and comic related collectibles. I do have other stuff, obviously. I got my I got movie action figures over there, Disney stuff. I got wrestling figures in the office. The office is a mess, so I'm not even going to go in there where I usually record. It's just a mess right now, so I'm not going to show you that. But that's today's video. So if you like what you saw, hit the like button. If you want more comic and toys talk, hit the subscribe button. I'm out for right now, but I will see you next Monday. Same bat time, same bat channel.